clearly primordial pureness, establish divine pride. So now these are the methods to purify our own mental delusions, obscurations. Generally in the Buddha's teaching, Mahayana, especially in the Vajrayana, there are so many skills, methods is taken to realize our own mind. So in this, all these practices, bodhicitta is the consummate path. That's the core essence of the Buddha's teaching. It's the capital. From that capital, then we invest all the Dharma practices. So here said, from such bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is that very bodhicitta that we have cultivated and now establish, and that very bodhicitta manifested in the deity's form. It's a tantra. I haven't said that in Tibetan. Tantra, you say they are the Buddhist tantra, Hindu tantra. There are different tantras. I'm sure you have heard of. If you ask what it makes difference, for Buddhist tantra, if you practice, first as mentioned, you have to have those understanding of impermanence, suffering of samsara, causalities, and then must take refuge in Buddha Dhamma Sangha. After taking refuge in Buddha Dhamma Sangha, must have cultivated bodhicitta. See, after bodhicitta is cultivated, established, must understand the nature of the emptiness. See, all these are prerequisite, required to get the full benefit of the Vajrayana practice. And this Vajrayana Tantra practice in the Buddhists, nothing but all just purify our mental delusions. So this is first very important we to have that understanding. Then arises the deity's form. This deity's form is inseparable of the appearance and emptiness. See, not something like substantial form. Oneself primordially as Lord Hiruka hears, as yesterday I mentioned, everyone has Buddha nature, so that's one. The Buddha nature is endowed within us inseparably, but we have not recognized. So to recognize that, we practice bodhicitta. Then with that, we manifest ourselves in the deity's form. To see ourselves. When you manifest, like say, Chakasamvara, here in this case, where our ordinary body is gone, where this deity, Chakasamvara, is coming from. Look at this. Our ordinary body is gone to nowhere. The Chakasambhara is coming from nowhere, but just its recognition. Recognize yourself is in that enlightened state. So here Chakasambhara is like say Sambhogakaya form. It's amazing, it's the mind, see. That's why here is, in this text, in our text, we are saying here, you see, is page 29 in here, so just below there, say, Simje Tamje Hiru Gomo Chola Gobo Yos, and they say, may all sentient beings be established in the supreme state of Hiruka. Just after that, say the blessing of the aggregates, elements, and sense sources, and the visualization of the protection spheres. Say Shiri is non-dual primordial wisdom. So your very mind, when you are manifested the Chakasambhara, that Shiri Hiruka. Shiri means your very mind itself is the non-dual primordial wisdom. See? Primordial means something is not created. It is where it is, how it is. No. When you recognize the wisdom. And Shiri Hiruka, as he has said, myself and oneself primordially as Lord Hiruka. Hiruka. What means he? He is emptiness of causes and so forth. What it means is the emptiness of all different dualistic forms. Cause, result, right, left, good, bad. All are functions within the emptiness. So that's why it's called emptiness of causes and so forth. As yesterday mentioned, it's just a reflection. It's just a manifestation. That's what's called a play of the emptiness, not the play of the delusion. Shiri, He, Ru. So here, Ru means, you see, Ru is the freedom from all the collections. Means there's no anything to grasp. So 5 skandha, collection of the 5 skandhas, 12 ayatanas, 18 dhatus, free from all this collection. It's free from all this collection. What it means, it doesn't mean that these manifestations are there, but it's not there as we perceive. Something exists kind of inherently. No. Inseparable of the appearance and emptiness. See, Hiruka Ka is nowhere abiding. It's abide nowhere, neither in the samsara nor in nirvana. That's why you find sometimes inseparable of samsara and nirvana. No? So these are such a profound meaning. No? So see these things. So when we have this kind of practice, understanding, it's very important to have that kind of understanding. So there's no delusion. See? So when you have that kind of accurate understanding, then all the delusions, the mental delusion that we have, there's no space. See? That's very important to have that understanding. Sometimes, due to lack of our understanding, Dharma becomes a path to create delusion. No. Kambupa said, if we don't practice the Dharma according to the Dharma, Dharma can become a cause for the lower realms. It's because we misuse the Dharma. So it's very important we should have a clear understanding. Dharma should be used to uproot our delusions, because that's the Buddha's concern. Buddha's concern is sentient beings suffering. Buddha's concern is how sentient beings should be free from this samsara. So according to that, we make sure understood correctly and practice accordingly. So that's what what it means. Oneself primordially as Lord Hiruka. In Sanskrit we have Bhagavan Hiruka, Chomden Hiruka, Bhagavan Hiruka. And then say, endowed with all the adornments, adheres, marks, and signs as a Sambhogakaya Buddha. See, wearing all the ornaments, like the 5-pointed skulls on the head, bone ornaments. So here what shows, what the significance of the bones here shows is also this renunciation. Renounce the samsara. It's not to scare, but to see the symbol. Because Vajrayana in these deities form, all are, so we have to understand what the meaning of those exhibition of the marks. Sometimes we misunderstood Vajrayana. The 5-pointed crown on the head is a specialist skull. Symbolizes the dry skull symbolizes the 5 mental afflictions. By purifying or drying the 5 mental afflictions, then within that, the 5 wisdoms are realized. The 2 earrings symbolizes the realization of non-duality nature of the 2 truths, the relative truths and the absolute truths. The 3 necklaces symbolizes that Buddha, that deity embodies the 3 kayas, Dhammakaya, Sambhogakaya, Nirmanakaya. And all other ornaments, attributes symbolizes the perfection of the 6 paramitas. And then the standing on the Jigjima, Duzima, the left leg standing on the Jigji symbolizes the subduing all our anger, hatred. Standing the left leg standing on the Jigji, right leg standing at the heart of the Duzima symbolizes all the desire attachments are fully subjugated, purified. That's what symbolizes. So the man and female union, we are confused sometimes, or sometimes misunderstood. What's the significance of that? See, so the male symbolizes the appearance, and the female symbolizes the emptiness. So if you divide it to extreme, emptiness, nothing. Appearance, something. duality, so that union symbolizes inseparable of the appearance and the emptiness. So when we have that kind of wisdom, see, that kind of ability to understand that, then the delusion has no place to abide. So this is very important to have that kind of understanding. Otherwise we mix Tantra, Buddhist Tantra, this non-Buddhist Tantra, all this. So that's why first, the four foundations are very important to have good understanding. Establish, make sure you understood. Then bodhicitta, the relative bodhicitta, the absolute bodhicittas, so important to understand what that means. Once we have that understanding, then practicing Vajrayana helps to reinforce these practices in the enlightened state. Even though we are not enlightened by purifying all obscurations, but because of this method allow us to have this opportunity manifest and then purify. What kind of delusion I have that need to be purified? Like this, see. That's why next you see, remembering clear, this also translation says, remembering or say, how to say clear, there's actually meaning clear, pure, and divine pride. This is basically. Or purity, as a clarity, purity, and divine pride. We need this. These three are very important that should be understood in the practice of the Vajrayana, Jheti Yoga practice. Visualize clearly first, you see, the color, all the attributes, all the ornaments. First, visualize clearly. Purity, these all are just, as mentioned, expression of the inner excellent qualities. Expression of the, like say, 10 power, 4 fearlessnesses, 18 unmixed qualities of the Dharmakaya. As mentioned, like Chakasavara sitting first based on the lotus. Lotus symbolizes, as you have heard of, lotus grow from the mud or water, but flower is blossomed above the water, so fresh. So within Bodhisattvas within in the samsara, but not obscured. Out of wisdom, compassion, through the realization of the emptiness, without fear, they manifest out of compassion to benefit sentient beings. So, lotus flower. Sun disk symbolizes, as the sun dispels all the darkness, the wisdom that Chakasambhara or Buddha has this. None of the obscurations exist there. Fully kind of revealed. Like the sun expresses its luminosity, expresses, like all our mental excellent qualities without any hidden manifests. It's like the sun. The moon symbolizes great compassion, when the hot weather there, when the moon rises, it cools down. In the suffering of the sentient beings, the compassion of the Buddha manifests. So these are all, it's called exhibition of the excellent qualities of the Buddha. So this, each and every, we have to understand what it means. The blue color symbolizes the demolition of the ignorance. The red color symbolizes the demolition of the desire, attachment. The yellow color symbolizes the demolition or the subjugation of the pride, jealousy, so forth, all those you see. Each and every color attributes, the ornaments, has a significance. So if you know these things, then Vajrayana practices is, we understand, is just a quality of the Buddha that we have to practice, that we have to realize. If you don't know the significance of these teachings, then it's just a culture of India. It's just we're studying Indian culture. So Buddha was so skillful teaching these things for the different level. So she said, to comprehend the complexity of the mind, Buddha taught these teachings, you see. When Buddha teaches this to somebody, say the person don't like teaching. Then say, try, what about this? When somebody say, I don't like these teachings, Buddha says, maybe try this way. At the end, all what it goes is to purify our delusion so that we can free from suffering and achieve enlightenment. So that's what is called clarity, clear, purity, and established divine pride means then it's recognizing yourself. Yes, I am the Buddha. Not out of arrogance, not out of ego, but just recognize. My nature of the mind is inseparable of the appearance and emptiness. And that manifests in the form. That's who I am. And there's no fear. See, because it's based on wisdom. See, it's based on reason. You are not taught how to believe. So you have to believe this, that, this, not that. So you have to understand and apply into practice. See, that's what is here. Just a brief explanation of this. Verse. Nothing it is Jesha. 너 상아 추냐면 지그러와 지나 상아데 치르베 상아요래 낭베게 상아요래 로와 너 단타라스로와 치르 무디베 단타라요래 낭베게 단타라요 다 잡아 가려요스로와 미주 뭐 되기도와 치르 무디베 상아 나갔더니 치르 무디발라 화고미아요래 썰롱고미아요래 되네 나타야 요래. 이제 뚜무냠네 요르스도 사. 치료 못 되고요. 뚜무냠네 요르스도 사. 포와 요르스도 사. 어떤데 요르스도 사. 어디에 내가 탕아도 낭발에도 다 가려 대체가 가려 요르스. 다 난과 상하 냠내 지도가 개발되어래. 당부 로도 남식 규규네 화타달 니주지 거래. 계속아 니주지 거래. 대제라 군조송나 caption 깜부 양 답어서 거래. 깜부디 제라 저 메타메버래. 장주심 되게 되나라 군수 장주심도 동당 장주심 예시어와. 그래서 동당 장주심단 대회게 동일된 생활에. 당당 가서 내는 와 어머 소바와 쇼도 서로 한다면 소바시도 동일된 생활에. 와. 땡지 저와 중앙 동일된지 인심이지 거래. 근데 하트던데 깨운데 가라. 동일디 랑zen 가보면 별롱래. 근데 랑게 셈게 니루디 예담게 할샤네. 연구하래. 다당아도 정무송 동인무송도 또 맨나래. 산정무송도 다 탑이야 말해. 아주 용문바대가 대여래. 인자다 장주 셈게 랑수 할샤대바 대진고 나라. 다 초사 대바장네. 하도 무슨 다시 죄송한 세다 땡솜是吧? 땡보 대나라. 네. 냠내체네. 근데 고백이 주 가려서나 인생이 드마더래. 아, 다시니 손전배 드마더파. 다시니 손전배 들었더니 여자셔나 땀하고 지금 거라. 그 사마때 되게 긴고 나봐 장네. 근데 야 상계산로야 답시지도 어디 다 구매해야 될 것은 배 답시 사부진 소거다. 하이크 스자들 예담게 하세바데 아주 명목을 수고도 당당 아주 리디 아데 녀발 녀len지 풍부스도가 겨왕에마 레다 녀몽베게 다 사셰베 주텔라 때는 아주 수부 중하래. 될라 때는 여자시라 정말 기거라. 다 디파 다야가 탑라. 근데 승리 넘버 딱 배그 랑수 하나 권네. 상계기 때문에 론주속도 꾸도 권네 때문에 야 상계가 탑시지다 정거를 안좀 상악 네 냠네 딘스 하버드 지도스 고도 베스트도 되는 소요래.
刚刚呢Konchog他补充了一个内容，就是说有一些人问Rinpoche说，到底这个密法呀，在佛教里头的密法跟这个外道的一个密法，到底有什么不一样？因为说在这个外道里头，他们也有这个密法的一个修持，那么在这个外道的话，他们就不是像佛法我们叫做密宗这样的一个讲法，把它称之为叫做那个达特罗，就是 Dandra 这种达特罗教这样子。那在佛教里头就直接把它称为密教。那么但是所用的这个经典呢，我们都叫做序，就是 Dandra， 就叫做密序，就叫做序。那既然外道也有这个密序，佛教也有密序，那么到底有什么差别呢？如果说我们从他修法的一个内容上来看的话，外道里头也有本尊观修，他也有气脉明点的一个修持，甚至呢也有说在外道也有所谓的破瓦法的修持。所以从这个事项上来看，从那个外在的一个修持或是修持的情况下来看，我们看不出它的一个差别。那么佛教的一个密法到底跟外道有什么差别呢？首先它具有佛教的一个内涵，第一个就是它有一颗想要从轮回里头解脱的这一种出离心，有一个强烈的一个出离心作为引导，而进一步它以三宝作为依归，所以呢会皈依佛法僧三宝。再来呢会有一个不可或缺的一个菩提心作为修持主要的内容。那么在这个菩提心里头，我们就说有所谓的世俗菩提心还有圣意菩提心这两种。 世俗菩提心的话呢，有这个愿行这二者，而胜义菩提心的话呢，就是主要是对于空性的一个了悟。透过对于空性的一个了悟，我们可以消除我们对于我的一种执着，所以法我或是人我的一个执着都可以消除掉。因此在本尊观修里头，在佛教的本尊观修里头，它必然包含了这些的内容，从一开始出离心，然后呢皈依三宝，还有发菩提心，这些内容都在那个佛教里头。佛教的这个本尊观修里头包含空性，主要是要对治我们对于这种有的一种执着。因此我们说在佛教的本尊观修里头，一开始一定念诵空性咒语 Om So Baba 这些咒语一定先念，因为呢它是要消除我们对于凡夫这种显露自我的一种执着。我们凡夫的一个身体是由无明我执而起，然后产生了这个业与烦恼之后，形成了这个血肉的一个身体。为了要让这个轮回的一个血肉之躯获得清净的一个缘故，所以佛教呢从空性中升起本尊的一个身形，而这个本尊的一个身形是出自于菩提心而产生的。那我们当下没有证得胜义菩提心，那我们如何能够从我们凡夫的心念之中产生一个所谓这个具有一切功德代表佛性的这个本尊呢？其实我们在修持的时候，我们是用我们的世俗菩提心来升起本尊的。透过我们发起菩提心，发起世俗菩提心来升起本尊的时候，我们利用本尊所具有的这个佛曼，能够去对治，去消除我们对于现有我们这种凡夫身体中的一种执着。所以佛教的一个本尊观修的特色就在于这里，就是在于它是基于升起这种我要成佛，我要利益众生这种心念，然后显现出佛所具有的一个功德，来去对治我们身体上所具有的种种的一些障碍还有烦恼。那这是佛教本尊观修里头与外道的一个本尊的一个最主要差别的一个所在，就是它是具有菩提心的一种修持。
Lunch break.
三九人莫莫杰巴南耶就耶巴娘巴内巴呀不内蒙都滚世滚根去给解等着那郎往头是公吧见白个等巴是的巴协助多少公白子